Hey, what's up? Welcome back to a new tutorial. My name is Xander Douik and this YouTube channel is all about photography, filmmaking and visual effects. So hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. So one of you guys suggested that I create Gilgamesh's power hands effect from Marvel's Eternals movie and that's what I did. Now, if you go and search for this effect, you won't find anything, means that no one has ever done this before. So I had to start from scratch. So the first thing I had to do was to find a shot where Gilgamesh's hand is clear so I can recreate that power shape around his hands. But all the frames I found were either blurry or from a bad angle, so it cannot be traced. So I kept searching and I found this image on Google that was a bit close to what I'm looking for, so I traced it in Adobe Illustrator and made this shape that looks a bit similar to Gilgamesh's power. So I brought it to After Effects and added some effects to it, such as fractal noise and glow, also changed its color with Video Copilot's color vibrance, and I ended up with this effect. You can download it pre-rendered for free from the link below. It doesn't look bad with some blur added to it, but I wanted something more convincing, more professional, so I went back and did more research in how to get a clearer image, and I finally found this one. It's high quality, it can be traced, and it looks exactly as the one in the movie, so this is it. I traced it with Illustrator and came out with this shape, which compared to the old one, it's way better. So now I said, why not create a 3D model from this shape? It's easy, just search for Monster Mash, which is a website in which you can turn any 2D image into a 3D model. So just import your image and start drawing around your shape, then click on Inflate to get this model. It looks good. Now just click here and choose Export Frame as OBJ file, and now in After Effects create a new solid layer, then go to Effects, Video Copilot and choose Element. Click on Scene Setup to open up Element 3D, then click on Import and choose your OBJ file. To get rid of that white texture, just click on the small arrow and click on Texture, then go to the Advanced tab and check Matte Alpha. Now go back to the model and come down to the auxiliary animation and choose channel 1 for example, then hit OK. Now if you go to group 1, aux channels, channel 1, which is the one we chose previously, here you can control your 3D model. So if you can't see it yet, just increase the scale and there you go. And here you can control its position, X, Y and Z, and here you can control its rotation and orientation. Now let's add some effects to it to make it more realistic. So just pre-compose it and open up your comp, add a fractal noise effect to it, increase the contrast and alt-click the evolution stopwatch and add an expression time asterisk 150 to give it this motion. To add that revealing effect, just create a new black solid, position it on top of your shape and then keyframe its position, move forward a few frames, then move it outside of the frame to have it reveal this way. You can also add some runes to it, so just select the type tool and make a large text zone and start typing. You can download this font from the link below. Now choose the ellipse tool, make sure your text layer is selected and then click and drag. Press Ctrl plus Shift to make it perfect, then set this mask to none and under your text options, change the path to mask 1. Now double click and type to add more text. To rotate the letters, click on Animate, then choose Rotation and increase it a bit. Then add more spacing between the letters if you want, and that's it. To make it spin, just keyframe its rotation, move forward a few frames, then increase it to have this. Now go back to your main comp, add a color vibrance effect and change the color to this dark orange. Add a curves effect and increase the brightness and the red color a bit. Next, add a tint effect and lower the amount to 15%. Then add a glow effect, increase the threshold, radius and intensity, then add a second glow effect with a lower threshold and radius. Next up, add a bulge effect to make it more bulky, and then add a directional blur and keyframe it so it gets blurry once I start moving my hand. Now add a mesh warp effect to curve it with your hand, and finally you can add an exposure effect and type in this time expression to add this glowing effect. Now you have to track your hand's position using Mocha AE. So open it up and using the X-Spline tool, draw a shape around your hand and track forward. Once it's done, save and close Mocha. Create a new null object, and in the Effect Controls tab and the Tracking Data, click on Create Track Data. Choose your layer and hit OK. Then change the Export option to Transform, set the target to the null object and hit Apply Export. Now just parent your shape layer to the null object to make it follow the movements of your hand. Now the first version of this shape will be for free and you can download it from the link in the description. And the second version, which is this one, will be for just $5, including the 3D model and this pre-rendered footage as well. If you guys have any other suggestions, don't hesitate to tell me in the comments below. And thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one, and see you guys in the next video.
I'm never gonna look back, cause damn I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change.